We are now joined by the senior NCP leader Praful Patel. Thank you very much, sir, for being with us. Now, as being part of the opposition, you've had a lot of concerns, has your party, on the farmer bills. One of the points mentioned by Sharad Pawar, who also went on fast, is that he is being targeted along with a few others on income tax grounds in Maharashtra, and that this is apparently no coincidence.
Well, if you see the sequence of events, before the last Vidhan Sabha election, Mr. Pawar got a ED notice, and he offered to go voluntarily to the ED office. After that, months have passed, almost a year, and nothing has happened at all on that front. And suddenly, in the last few days, we see some reports of complaints being made to the Election Commission regarding some poll affidavits of Supriya Sule, also Aditya and Uddhav Thackeray. And just as Mr. Pawar said today, that income tax notice has been served to him. Now, the Election Commission has thousands and thousands of nominations of candidates. Why selectively pick up just a few candidates and then refer that matter to the CBDT for investigation? I mean, have they fundamentally found anything wrong? I don't think so. But if they have just sent those notices to the CBDT, I think it's fishy, I'm sure, all the way.
Mr. Patel, the bottom line over here, as far as the farmer bill is concerned, are the numbers. Do you believe that the BJP did not have the numbers in the first place? Sachin Pilot, who I was speaking to earlier on, seemed to suggest that, in fact, they didn't have the numbers. What's your view on this?
Well, I don't want to speculate about numbers, but the fact of the matter is that, I have also been in Parliament long enough, both in Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha, and I can see the way the House is being conducted. The deputy chairman, I'm sorry to say, as early as 4 days back, I had an altercation. And the fact is that he just is brusque. He doesn't want to listen. He doesn't want to listen to anybody. And that is very unfair. And, it's sad, especially yesterday at 1 o'clock when the House the time was over. That's the standard procedure in Parliament, that you first take the sense of the House, that whether would you like to extend the House beyond the designated 1 o'clock deadline. The deputy chairman does not even have the courtesy to ask the House whether we should extend the deadline and what next to do. And he suddenly just, announces that, there will be, the voting will take place, or whatever, the voice vote for the bill to be passed. And that is where the MPs got agitated, that first you're not even asking us. And then there are procedures, there are rules. And you're just throwing them all to the wind.
Right. So that's one point, that the opposition unilaterally say that rules have been thrown to the winds, and that if any opposition party wanted a division of votes, then that had to take place. The government continues to insist that the conditions were not conducive because of the conduct of political leaders to allow that to take place.